Welcome, Aquarius, to your end of the month reading for March. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome. This reading is for March 28th through April 2nd. Okay, let's see what is going on with you. End of the month to the beginning of the month. This message for Aquarius. Okay, the card coming out is the Fool. So we have some kind of new beginning, and it is now time to take some kind of risk, make some kind of new venture out into the open. Okay. So feeling like you are a little adventurous also. Definitely nothing's going to hold you back right now, Aquarius. So clarifying on the Fool, this card will also clarify on the entire reading. Getting towards that destiny. Wow. So having this adventurous piece to you, taking on this new adventure, making a leap of faith, risk, however it is definitely going to put you on the route to the destiny that you need. So it's definitely going to put you on this new path. And definitely a new beginning. So we do have the new beginning. It does feel like there was a little bit of mental conflict in the recent past, and now you just have to be patient. So definitely with the new beginnings, we do know that, yeah, getting past this, a little bit of this mental conflict, does look like you started looking at it from a different perspective. As soon as you got a little bit of prosperity, there became hope. And that's when the new universe really came out and said, yes, this is where you're going to get this. So the Wheel of Fortune has changed the situation, and has really closed that chapter. So something important has come up in the recent past that's really opened up your heart and really got you out of this mental conflict that you were really facing at the time. Some kind of prosperity, abundance, love, something of this nature. Everybody's story is a little bit different, but definitely with the new beginnings, you have the harmony coming out and in the present, which is going to allow patience and planning. But that's good because it shows the patience and planning in which you are going to allow all of this patience to really, come forth. With the patience and planning over here, it's saying, yes, I'm going to make this leap of faith, but I am planning before just taking this risk, which is very good, Aquarius. But it does feel like, even though you are doing so, it's kind of like, we'll see how it all goes. There was some kind of offer that's coming in that feels like they want to offer you some kind of job or something that's going to help you along the way. This offering is actually going to help you see your boats come in, and this is where you're really planning on what is going to be the next step. How is this going to work? It might even be something that you have to talk about work. You might have to travel to work. So you might have to travel kind of far away from home to do so. So it does feel like it's a little overwhelming for some of you, this new change that you're going to do, but it is definitely something that you're going to risk because of the money that is coming in. And there's definitely a little overwhelmingness, but the resources that are coming through this with the Nine of Pentacles is so worth it because it's going to transform the whole situation again for your own prosperities and making you feel like, everything is justified. So you definitely have everything justified for this situation. It's just getting to where you need to be. This beautiful offering, though, wow, is just, yeah, definitely something that you want to escape something else. So by being the Fool and actually taking this jump, yeah, you're saying, I'm going to escape this other area of my life to take this, this new offer. So this new offer is a beautiful new offer that is worth the commitment. It's something that is going to stay faithful to you for a while as well. And if you do feel like this is new love that you are just going to leap right into, you can definitely feel the commitments coming from this love. It might even be some kind of deep soulmate situation. For others of you, it could definitely be work. And for some of you, it could be both. Maybe you're going to take a job offering that is closer to the one you love. I do see that as well. So definitely bringing that in, and then you can feel like you're faithful and committed to both. I'm committed to this new job because this is awesome, and I feel the faith and the commitment from this love connection. So for some of you, I do see both, um, which I love. Because there is no escaping this commitment no matter what, because you know that you have the green light. You know this is where you want to be. You want to stay patient, though, coming up in April, because this is where you're going to find a lot of stability. You're going to feel very self-assured about the situation, and whoever this pinnacle is who offered this to you also feels like you're doing a great job, um, one way or another. And they can also feel your stability, and it just feels like they feel like you're on top of the world. Yeah. You have all the resources at hand, so you don't feel like you're kind of um, running around without knowledge or running around not knowing what you're doing. You do know that you have these resources, and it keeps you very calm, and it's very pleasurable to know such a thing. And that's also why you want to keep the patience, because you're saying, well, look, if I don't have this just now, I know where I can get it, and if it takes money to do so, it just feels like, Aquarius, you're just like, that's fine, I will, save the money. So be sure to save that money, because there's a lot of strength and courage coming out of this situation, where it's going to make you feel like you're much stronger than you were even before. So I think with the resources as well, I think that if you're taking on a new job, the income is so good that it's going to make you feel so much more stable, um, that it is going to raise your confidence level, the confidence level within the job, within the love, within the situation. So it's going to bring in way more, than you're used to. We have the Ace of Wands, and it's going to allow you to take action where action is needed. So anything that you feel like maybe I didn't have the resources to do so before, they're definitely coming towards you. So you might even want to keep this new proposal or this new job or whatever the next thing is that's coming in April. You might even want to kind of keep it to yourself, because it does see the High Priestess here. So it does feel like, even though you're feeling very strong about the situation, you may not open up to somebody to let them know that this is coming in yet. You might be kind of hiding it as your own little personal secret right now. Maybe too you want to do so because you don't want to say anything until it actually comes through. That always is the case. But it is definitely something that you're very passionate about. And if it is that you are going to get married, wow, I just heard that. If you are going to get married, and you did propose, or somebody did propose to you to get married, you're keeping it to yourself until actually something actually comes through, like maybe, a real date, or, you know what I'm saying? Like you actually have everything put together. So I do see for some of you actually getting married and actually getting proposed to. And maybe that's where you're also patiently planning to move as well. So I just have to show you this really fast, because I know you probably can't see it too well, but we do see this. So those of you who know you're going to get married, there is your marriage. Okay. So definitely could be a huge possibility for some of you, that it's definitely this person opening up for harmony to want to take it to the next level of marriage. So if you do feel like, you know that they just proposed to you, you might be keeping that kind of a secret from mom or dad for a minute, until you can kind of boost up the courage a little bit to say something, to say something about the proposal, kind of keeping it hidden. So it's actually going this way, trying to keep it hidden about the love. And that would just be because you don't want to say anything. Maybe you don't have a date. Maybe, maybe you don't even have a 100% ring yet. You know what I mean? Maybe they propose with a Cheerio. Who knows, right? But take this Cheerio until I get a ring, right? You have to wait until I make new money. And it could even be 2 in 1. Maybe they just got a new job. Maybe you just got a new job. However it is, guys, take it how resonant. I see all kinds of things going on in here, and it's just Everything that I see though is super beautiful and super blessings. And it's just like, yeah, we're going to take this leap of faith for these destined reasons. Um, and it's just very beautiful. And yeah, I see that here too. Some of you might even be divorcing somebody else to get closer to someone else, somebody who's a soulmate, right? Maybe you're not going to say anything about this because I have to wait for my divorce to go through. Hey, so that's what I'm saying. I see all kinds of things, but no matter how they are, they're definitely all about the change and all about the new chapter and all about the blessings. Um, Beautiful reading no matter what. And you do have the Ace of Cups at the bottom, Aquarius. So I don't see anything wrong. You know, I see, if anything, everything is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And I like this too because even this is like learning. I'm learning about new things. I'm taking new adventures. The communication is beautiful. This person is watching me. They're watching me. They love me. They think the world of me. So yeah, wow, beautiful reading, beautiful. Okay, my friends, and that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye bye. Okay, and let's see what's going on over here. Yeah, because something is giving towards you. Something is given, but it's also to the point to where it's like there's nothing really deceitful in the situation, and you love that because you feel like whoever was might have been wearing a false mask before has now made a certain turnaround during this kind of adventure. So it feels like where you're kind of taking the risk, maybe you're giving someone a second chance to really kind of prove themselves for the harmony over here, because it does feel like they have kind of changed their ways, so definitely feeling like they're a little more stable, and it could even be mentally, emotionally. Maybe they've grown up. So it does feel like you are going to give them a second chance, my friends. Um, right. And you see a lot more doors opening with this person as they've kind of either matured or whatever it is that is going on over here. But you are patiently planning on how this is going to go because I think you're kind of watching the situation at hand. Um, Definitely the relationship over here is progressing, and you see them progressing as well, as you know, as you guys are becoming a little bit closer, but you are a little bared and a little barred up and a little defensive about the situation if they did hurt you in the past. um, you know, because I see this nurturing over here where it's like kind of like you opened your heart to get out of that. um, Definitely kind of, you know, watching them, um, and a little, like I said, a little defensive about the situation when it comes to them because you don't want them to, you know, Three of Swords you again. And, you know, if they had cheated on you or however it was, or, you know, whatever the situation was where they hurt you, you're definitely, you know, going to be watching them because they were guilty of this situation, could have been dealing with a Capricorn. And you might feel like, you know, they were guilty of hurting your heart. So, but you are taking this leap of faith over here to say, you know what, we will start this new, you know, beginning with you. I do feel like the patience and planning, though, that is going on is about how you're going to um, kind of reiterate the relationship, right? You do have the patience, though, and are keeping patient with them. Yeah, definitely keeping patience with them, and traveling towards them. But you're kind of in a hum ho kind of energy over here, but everything seems very pleasurable at this time. I mean, it does feel like whatever they're doing, they have kind of changed. Um, they've changed their ways. You can kind of see that, right? You see it, well, not even kind of, a lot. And it does feel like they are, you know, more romantic and more pleasurable to be with um, this second time around. So definitely there's this big, huge change within them. I think they really want to show you um, what they really mean when they say they love you. Um, and I think they really know they messed that up. So they really want to show you that they truly do love you and adore you. Yeah, with the Queen of Cups. So they definitely are saying, hey, I do love you and I do, want to be with you. And intuitively, they know that they were guilty of this. So they're trying to change everything. I mean, my gosh, you guys, it could even be changing their wardrobe, their hair, everything, just anything and everything about them to try to, show you how much they love you. Oh my gosh, it just look at the love, the Venus. They want to be Venus. They want to show you all this extra nurturing. So I think what it really is they want to show you that you are their package deal, that you mean so much to them that they would definitely change everything about themselves um, to be with you. So whatever they did, they really kind of messed that up. But you do see the Ten of Pentacles over here. So if they were lazy and didn't want to have a job, now they got a job and they're really showing you that they're more determined. All this is really showing me is how much they really love and adore you, and they're determined to show you that you mean so much to them that they would do, you know, they would walk the planet for you. You know what I mean? And that's really what this is. Wow. They're really kind of taking control about this situation. And if they had money issues before, also, like I said, something about a job or money, um, maybe they were spending too much money. Maybe, I don't know, guys, what's going on here. But they're definitely taking control of a situation. It even feels like they could be even taking control of their money. Maybe they had a really bad gambling habit for some of you. Um, which we can see also with the Nine of Pentacles. That could be gambling, drinking, anything, right? Obsessive behavior. So anything that they were doing wrong, they're definitely showing you that they can be right. They don't want to be wrong. They don't want to lose you. So with the Ten of Cups, they're showing you that they feel that this come together. There's a big blessing. And this is destined, though. This is destined to come together. So I think there was some kind of learning piece over here between the two of you. And definitely for some of you, it could have been a third party situation. Maybe they thought the grass was greener somewhere else. And now they've come to realize that was dead grass. They screwed it up. And now they want to come back and show you, you know, the true values of, you know, I just, whatever they did, they really messed this up. They put something before you, no matter what, with the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. Whether it was another person drinking, whatever their habit is, whatever it is, they definitely did something wrong that involved something getting in between the two of you. And they really want to make this up. And the universe says, yeah, go ahead and do so. And it does feel like it's divinely done. And you have the perfect timing over here. And your clarity is going to be, sharp. And you're intuitively really watching them really take this. This is a major turn around. And I think it's kind of crazy too, because I think some of you will be like, they turned around back to the person that I remember them being. Maybe you've seen them as the Empress before, and they kind of lost that value. Male or female doesn't matter. And now you see them becoming this person again. Somehow along the road, they slipped and they fell, and boy, they're picking it back up. So, but there's going to be a lot of embracing and a lot of love within the situation, and your doubts and insecurities about the situation will change as you're watching them. Definitely, as you're watching this become a healthier relationship, which is very good, and this is good news, and it's like your prayers are answered. Probably also for the fact that you probably within the mental conflict, and being barred up like that, you're gonna, I don't know if I should take this risk, right? I don't know about seconds, it's always very weary about getting second chances, but when you really love someone, um, but as people say, it's that 50-50 chance, and I really think that you did believe that, yeah, it was a 50-50 chance, but really watching them do so. Wow, Ace of Pentacles, guys. Yeah. you're going to actually get exactly what you, kind of prayed for. Really getting that good news out of the situation, with the Ace of Pentacles as well, sitting on top of the Judgment, because it's a very good judgment call. And you're going to be intuitively, sparked up to say, well, it's a good thing, that my intuition was correct on this one. Because you're going to notice that that it did work out in your favor. So very nice. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye bye.